What is up, guys, and welcome back to another day here at Whitley Auto Works. I know the scenery looks a little bit different from what you're probably used to. We're actually in the process of painting the shop truck right now, so today is one of those in-between episodes, guys, so please just bear with me. But I got an awesome one for you today, guys. We're going to jump right back into our Rustoleum Custom Mix series. That's where we pick different Rustoleum colors, pearls, flakes, candies. We combine them in the paint and over top of the paint to try to create new interesting color combinations, try to replicate more expensive looking high-end paint jobs for a fraction of the cost on a Rustoleum budget. So I've got two colors for you today. I've got flat black Rustoleum, and I've got satin lagoon Rustoleum, and I got a fender prepped up behind me. So what we're going to be doing today is two-toning it with these two crazy Rustoleum colors, and then shooting an awesome new eye candy pearl over top. What type of eye candy pearl are we shooting over top of it? Well, let me show you. Today we're going to be trying rose gold. So rose gold is a solid pearl, guys. It's a gold to pink pearl. A lot of people is familiar with that champagne looking really cool pearl. We're going to be shooting it over black, which will probably give it its full transparency, and over the satin lagoon is going to be kind of a wild card, but that's kind of what this channel is all about, trying different things and seeing what works. But first we're going to two-tone this fender behind me, and then we'll get into shooting some rose gold eye candy pigments pearl. Let's get into it. Alright, guys, so the way I've decided to do this is we're going to make our own mid coat real quick. I've got a can of satin clear enamel, and I poked a hole into it. If you've seen my other videos, you can watch some of those and it'll show you how I do all this. But today I'm going to let this gas off, we'll pour it in a cup, and then we're going to spray the pearls in mid coat. Alright, guys, so I got my spray can here. Now it's nice and cold because I just vented off all that aerosol. I poked a little hole in it, as you saw with the self-tapping screw, and I lined it up, and now I got some cups here. I'm going to pour it in here. Last time I did this with the matte clear, and we got a lot, so I'm going to bring you guys in close, and let's see how much of this we can get. Alright, guys, so there's the hole, like I said, and let's see how much we can get into these cups. Now, these cups right here are 8 fluid ounces each, so that way you know. And I'm going to kind of probably speed up the footage a little bit. That way it doesn't take forever. And let's see how much we get out of this satin one opposed to the matte. Alright, guys, I think that's about it for the satin clear enamel. I've got 6 ounces in this cup, 5 ounces in this cup, so that's 11 ounces total that we got out of this can. That's not too bad. Alright, let's mix in some eye candy pearls. Alright, guys, so I got my mid coat, and now it's time to add some rose gold. This is a 5-gram sample bag. I got 6 ounces of clear in this right here, and like I said, I got a little bit of aerosol in it, so you want to keep that in mind. If you decide to do this process yourself, you will have to get that little bit of pressure out of it, and that's just kind of normal. You just stir it up a little bit, and there you go. You got your own custom mid coat. As far as how much am I putting in there today, guys, I'm just going to spritz a little bit into this mix, probably about a gram. But I'm going to eyeball it because I'm just doing a fender, so nothing too crazy. That should be good enough. And that is Rose Gold from Eye Candy Pigments, part of their Pastel series. Very, very cool series so far. I did Namari Gray. That was the last one I did, and that one turned out really, really cool. But I know everybody likes a good rose gold, so let's mix this up real quick, and let's see what kind of effect we get. It's going to take a minute for all the bubbles to get out. But once it does, then you see all the fun. Man, this looks like a strawberry lemonade color right here. Man, look at that, guys. pretty wild. So I think this is going to look awesome over both those Rustoleum colors. But you know what? There's only one surefire way to find out. Let's load up the paint gun and let's get to spraying. Alright guys, so what I've got here is I've got my rose gold loaded up in an HVOP gun, so 1.4 tip. I shoot at 28 psi wide open trigger if you want to replicate my settings. I'm just going to do consistent coats on this panel until we get a good effect. Usually 2 or 3 coats is a sweet spot, and then we'll take it outside and we'll see what we got. So I'm going to put my mask on and let's get it spraying. Guys, so this is the spray out for today. A really cool rose gold eye candy pigments pastel pearl over top of satin lagoon and flat black Rustoleum. Now, over the satin lagoon, you got much more of the gold properties, kind of, dissipated when the light hit it, but it had a nice sheen over top of the blue, and over the black, you saw the full transparency of the pearl, and it is much more gold. I did see a little bit of a shifting capability to it with the rose, but this is a pastel series, so a little bit different pearl. Probably could have shot this over numerous different colors and got a bunch of crazy cool effects, but hey, I'll leave that up to you guys. Rate it 1 through 5, 1 through 10. Let me know what you thought of it today. And if you want to spray rose gold from Eye Candy Pigments or any of the other crazy Eye Candy Pigments pearls, link in the description. Just at checkout, enter WAW shop. While shop, you can use my discount code since I'm an affiliate. It'll get you a discount and it goes to help out the channel. Also, the Finish One Clear, the paint gun, the mask, all that type stuff. Links always in the description as seen on YouTube. Takes you to my Amazon store where you can purchase everything I use on the channel there for the same price I get it. And you get the benefits of Amazon and everything else they have to offer. If you haven't seen a spray out yet you'd like to see them and you can definitely go back down the rabbit hole, guys. I got over 160 plus spray outs. There's a little something for everybody, but if you just don't see it, then definitely leave me a quick like, drop me a comment in the description, and I'll get to it as soon as possible, especially if it's something I have. However, if it's something you want to see sprayed out and I don't have it, you guys can always send it to me through my P.O. box. Hit me up via email, whitleyautoworks@gmail.com, and we'll get together and collaborate on it, and I'll spray it out for you on the channel. So just many ways we can do this all the time. Crazy new episodes. You just never know what you're going to see next. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell so you get notified every time a new episode drops. And help me out with the algorithm, guys. Quick like and comment. That's all I need. And, you know, I just appreciate you for continuing to watch and support all these episodes. Shop Truck's coming back very, very soon. And, you know, I'm always trying to make sure you guys have something to watch. So today's episode was rose gold. So let me know what you thought. I appreciate you for watching. I'm John from Whitley Auto Works. Hope you guys have a great day. God bless. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.